Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another edition of Hilaal Live. It's the sports edition. It's Thursday. And as you know, it's the motorsport show that we have on, and we encourage all our motorsport enthusiasts to join us. We're going to have the WhatsApp line open a bit later. My name is Luqmaan Shadrach from the Cape Town studios. Thanks for watching us on channel 347. Also on our live stream, www.hilaal.tv. We continue with focusing on race drivers, people that are making an impact in the motorsport industry, and a young man who's joined us, only 15 years old, I believe. Reza Levy, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
15 years old, right?
Yes,
That's
turning
amazing.
16, yeah.
That's amazing. You don't even
Yeah.
have your South African license to drive as
No,
yet,
not
but you've
not
got your motorsport license.
Yeah, I do.
Wow. So you come from a long line of racing drivers, so it's
Yeah.
inevitable that you were bound to get into racing as well. Where did this all start? I mean, can you take us back to your early days?
Well, I started go-karting when I was 6 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad brought me in, but I don't think I think I'm the only one from my dad's side that did go-karting,
Okay.
because they all started like Formula 4 and stuff.
Right.
And then, yeah, like I got introduced in grade R.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Grade R.
Yeah.
Could just
And
about
then-
touch the pedals.
Yeah. And then since then I just always been a fan of go-karting. Yeah.
Fantastic. So go-karting, what speeds do you get up to? Plus
Well,
minus?
it depends on the class you're in. Usually the one I go-karting now, I usually go around like mid 120, 125 kilometers.
Wow. Okay. And how many laps do you generally do in go-karting?
15 to 16, yeah.
Okay, so then go-karting, and then what happened? How did you progress into the motorsport industry?
Well, I was like grade, I think it was 14 or 15, and then my dad said, "Do you want to do racing?" Because they obviously did main circuit. And then because I said, "What age can you start?" And it's like they said 15, the year turning 15. And then okay, so I started practicing last year.
Right.
Yeah, in the Class C, the city golf.
Okay.
And then ever since, yeah, I just loved it.
Okay, so take us through that practice session, practicing and the various licenses that you need to obtain in order to get into a vehicle.
Yeah, so I had to go and get my MSA license, called that. It's called Motorsport South Africa. And then I had to do like a day. I had to go practice once, see like our race. And then a few weeks later, they said, "Here's your driver's license for racing." And then yeah.
And how did it make you feel? I mean, surely, all your friends and, in school, your cousins, relatives, all like, I also want to do racing just to get my license.
Yeah.
But you're only restricted to the track, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they all asked me, "Do you have a driver's license?" No. I said, "No, I can only race on the track."
Okay, all right. So you started racing, City Golf, still have the City Golf?
Yeah.
Okay. First race to compare to now, take us through that.
Well, the first race I started, and then I just finished last. But I was like trying to stay with like the group, and I fell off a bit.
Right.
But I finished both of my races, and then while the last race last weekend didn't go so well.
Didn't go so well.
Yeah.
So racing does have its
ups and downs.
Ups and downs, and yours didn't go so well last week, but you're here today, which means that the safety, and that was your car we're looking on the screen right now that just veered off the track. The safety that's really regulated in the car. What type of safety features do you have?
Well, there's 2 belts. I had I think I have 3 belts, one over my 2 shoulders and another one over my hips. And then I just get strapped up, and then there's like a seat, like a racing seat. That's basically it, and a helmet. And sort of like a neck brace to top my neck.
Okay, but the car itself, do you have any roll bars?
Roll cages around the whole car.
Okay.
And it's mainly it.
Okay, the car itself, take us through the car. What does it look like?
So it's basically a City Golf. It's a 1800, 8-valve engine.
8-valve. Okay.
Yeah. And then it's pretty fun to drive on the track.
Okay. Any modifications done to it?
No, it's just a standard, which is obviously made into a race car. Put the 2 seats out at the back. Only had 2 seats, but I think I'm the only one with the 2 seats.
So I can get in with you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. How do you feel when you race? Is it an adrenaline rush? How do you mentally and physically prepare for a race?
Well, I'm a bit nervous like before I go race, but as soon as I enter the track, I'm just like, all the nervous is gone. I just focus and keep it in the track.
Okay. What's a typical track day like for you? or track week?
Well, track week is just I practice on Tuesdays,
Okay.
and then Tuesday, Friday, and then Saturday is a race day.
Right.
Practice I just focus on like getting consistency in, and yeah, on the Fridays get my car ready for the race, and then yeah, race day just push it.
Okay, so during that week that you prepare your car as well, what are you looking at? Do you help fix, prepare, mend things if things needs to be mended?
I don't work in the agent. I just
Okay.
go out there and drive. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you have an understanding,
Yeah,
right,
yeah, I
of,
do.
of the car. So what
Yeah.
goes through your mind when you need to during your practice session?
I just mainly just keep a consistency. You know, if I see someone else on the track that races with me, try to like stay with them to see like how I can improve and where they improve on me.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay, race day. Do you have a special routine that you go through?
No, not typically. No.
No.
I just go out there and race.
So what's the feeling like when on race day? What are the races that you actually do? How many laps are they?
There's 8 laps.
Okay.
There's a qualifying on the day, and there's 2 races. Yeah, I just mainly like focus on like getting good qualifying so I can have a good race start.
Yeah,
race
I suppose racing for generally 6 years now or so. You've probably made a lot of friends in the process.
Yeah, a lot of friends. Yeah.
Does that get left behind on the track?
Yes.
Competitiveness is quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so being competitive, how do you feel about that? I mean, is it a particular mind shift or mindset that you need to put yourself in?
Well, I'm not really competitive. I just like, I'm not really that dirty on the track. Like yeah, but like if someone says why are you driving like this, I just ignore them.
Okay. All right. Long run, a line of races in your family. You probably grew up in the garage watching these guys work on the cars. Is this where the passion came from?
Yeah, actually, it was I always watched my dad race because that's the car races that he is. I think the car's older than me.
Right.
So I've always watched him. Yeah.
Nice. What's in store for Reza, Levy? What can we look out for in the next couple of years?
Well, hopefully, inshallah, I can race in Europe.
Inshallah.
Yeah, when I'm a bit older, like out of school. Yeah, inshallah.
Okay, so any particular type of race that you want to go into? Any particular class?
Yeah, mainly this thing called DTM. It's basically like overseas. You're racing all around Europe, and it's race like you make like sports cars. They take sports cars like AMGs, Porsches, Lambos.
Right.
They make into race cars. Yeah, and there's 2 South Africans who actually do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And are they doing pretty well?
Yeah, one of South Africans won the championship last year.
Wow. Okay. So, well, lots of luck. I mean, I hope everything works out. Anyone you'd like to say a special thank you to? I know you've got a lot of family members that have been integral in your career.
Yeah, I should shukran to my grandfather, Amin Levy, and my mom and my dad.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever raced against your dad?
No, but he's planning on getting on a car soon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so some tough competition there?
Yeah.
What do your colleagues in school, peers, think about your career, your chosen career?
They say they're like pretty like amazed. They say one of my friends he actually races. He's starting to race now. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and is he getting into it, enjoying it?
Yeah, he's very enjoying it.
Is he picking up tricks and tips from you?
Yes.
So what advice would you give him when he started?
Just say just have fun. Just learn. It's baby steps. You can't be first from the start. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Reza, thanks so much for coming into studio. All the very best with your career. We're going to be watching you closely. Make us proud. Make South Africa proud. And just have fun while you're doing it.
Okay, shukran.
Afwan. All the best. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
That's Reza Levy joining us in studio. 15 years old racer who's doing exceptionally well. Watch out for this name. Comes from a long line of Levy racers. And that's someone or a family that you can look out for that's always on the racetrack as well. After the break, we catch up with more motorsport news to join us. You're watching Hilaal Live. It's the sports edition.